we're going to start on mussel duty over here. So we've got a pan. Our pan's probably a little bit too hot.
It's burning.
So these are the do's and
I'm
don'ts.
going to put it off. You know, with seafood, you can get away with high heat. In fact, I encourage it, especially when you're doing things like prawns.
Okay.
So we're just going to motor on with this. Let's
Yeah.
just hope that it doesn't kill us.
Taken out on a 21st
So,
birthday, imagine.
Going in with some onion, nicely chopped. I like my onions nice and fine, especially when you're doing something like mussels. You can sort of turns into almost like a broth soup kind of vibe. So you want to be able to have everything nice and...
So this is for the
This is
mussels.
for the mussels. the
Okay.
mussels. So we've got some garlic in there, some salt and pepper. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the olive oil because so butter has a very low sort of smoking point, so it smokes very quickly, whereas something like oil balances that out. So you want to add some oil there just to stop the smoking process.
Jay, quick question when it comes to preparing these. Do you make sure that it's kind of like very hot and almost like at a boil temperature, or do you start it off and take it up?
Yeah, so with mussels, you want a more gentle heat because they cook so quickly.
Yeah.
Anything that's too hot or too heavy will cause them to become rubbery.
Oh, so you don't boil them before.
So you don't boil them before. So we've got frozen mussels. You can opt for fresh mussels. Obviously, always the best, but frozen is just as good. It's so accessible.
Oh, and then it just goes straight
So we're
in.
gonna go in with the mussels. Now at this point, before you add the mussels, I would usually add something a little bit dry, you know what I'm feeling? Like a little bit of a little Chenin Blanc over there. But it's totally fine without that. You can use a non-alcoholic version as well. In fact, I'm gonna put the heat back on for us there. And then technically, you would need to cover this, but because these are frozen, they're already open. So if you were using fresh mussels that were closed, you would need to close it with the lid so the steam could open them up. And that's how you know if they're good mussels or bad mussels. So if they're shy and they're closed and they don't want to come out and say hello, get rid of them. They're not welcome at the party.
Yeah.
As in they are bad, like
In fact, they're
rotten,
bad.
like
So they're not
Oh,
safe to eat.
Now I'm looking closer to see.
So all of these are open.
Oh, okay.
And it will take a couple of minutes just to get them heated up. And a lot of the time the mussels are smoked, so that means they have been cooked.
Okay.
Overcook a mussel?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a great question.
Definitely. Overcooked mussels are the worst because they literally become like rubber.
Rubber again, yeah.
Can you undercook them though?
You can undercook mussels, but
Because you know how prawns go from that color to pink. Do mussels also do something like that?
they do, depending on where you get your mussels from. So they are different colors from different regions.
Okay.
So you can see already in this pan, we've got some that are a bit more orange, some that are a bit more pale.
And I know in South Africa, I was very lucky enough to join on a sort of a forage adventure with Rushana from Valt and Sea.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible experience to see how much of a plethora of invasive mussels we have in our country. So it's almost, if you do get your license, which is very cheap to acquire and you can use it seasonally, it's really quite easy to actually forage your own mussels and you'll be doing your part in kind of protecting our coastline from those invasive species, which are, you're more than welcome to obviously chow regardless of where you get them from, as long as it's not during, like, let's say like a red tide or something crazy like that, which you can also see online. But again, it's insane to think that this is something that's right on our doorstep.
Yeah.
But yet it offers such a premium experience when it comes to a meal. I mean, even Carissa's saying this is fitting for her 21st.
It is.
So then you must know.
And let me tell you, girl, this you can bring up so quickly. I mean, look, we've been chatting, we've been having a good time in the kitchen, and this is basically done. So the mussels are almost cooked through, and then the last thing to do is just to add a little bit of cream. I actually love adding sour cream because it adds a nice sort of tartness to it, but you can go in with some heavy cream, no problem.
Heavy cream. Because the plan is I'm going away this weekend with some of my girls and my man, and I was like, let's do a 3-course meal from somebody that barely cooks, but especially not seafood. But this seems really simple.
And this is really cool because you can have your mussels on the go, right? And at this point you can switch it off, close it with the lid, put it to the side, and then when you're ready to serve, you can quickly then reheat and then just quickly swirl in some of your cream. I'm not going to put all of that in, and then just give that a stir. and then that's basically done. We're going to add a bit more fresh parsley and a bit more fresh lemon, and then it's
While
done.
you're creaming that up, because it just looks so incredible, I'm gonna let that simmer, and I'm gonna, while that simmers, I'll let you simmer on some great comments, because Mzansi has been coming through with some of those birthday wishes, and let's read them out right now. Let's see, first on our list, we got Shireen Abrams, who says, good morning, my Expresso family. Happy Thursday, happy birthday, Carissa. God's richest blessings on your special day. I love your vibrant personality, and super happy that you are part of the best breakfast show. Have a great day, team. Lots of love.
Yes! Thank you.
What a comment, Shireen. I
Love
absolutely
being
love
part
that.
of the winning team.
We got more comments to share. We got Heather Yasmin Grant, who says, wishing Carissa a happy birthday and a fantastic day filled with more happiness, more love, more blessings, and much more favor her way.
Bring it on, baby. I love to see
Yeah.
it. Can I just take a moment to thank you guys? Honestly, it's 3 months this week that I've been on Expresso. And with the people at home, with you guys here, it's felt like family from day one. So to be able to celebrate my birthday just feels like, I woke up and I'm celebrating with my cousins. It's so good.
Family. Oh, that
I
means a
love
lot.
that.
And you slid into this role so easily, so simply, because I think it's your raw, infectious, sort of natural personality that everybody can resonate with. Everybody feels like you are a part of the family. And I felt like that when you stepped in. I was like, hey, my sister, I haven't seen you in ages. And it was like we're just reconnecting. And I think that's what you give to Mzansi. You give them that warmth, you give them that comfort, and that ability to just relate in such a natural way. And I think that's maybe thanks to Mom, thanks to Pops, and thanks to everybody
Thanks to
that's
Pops.
thanks to Pops.
Thanks to Pops.
But again, thank you to you, Mzansi, because all your wishes are really going that much further. You won't believe it. And there's another one that I want to sneak in while we can. I know we're cooking as well, but Werner Priscilla Andrews says, happiest birthdays to you, Carissa. We share a birthday. I'm 74 today. Have a beautiful day. Well, firstly, Werner, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Verna.
Wow.
Yes, twins. We are twinning today, and we are Virgos, and Virgos are the best kind of people. So happy birthday,
And
Verna.
how come if you add up your ages, it's still under 100?
21, 74. Let's go, baby.
I'm not even about to do the math.
Listen, Jay, you were making something delicious for Chris's birthday. We did interrupt you. Where are we at with this, by the way?
So we're done with the mussels. Let's get onto the prawns super quick
Yum.
and easy. So I'm gonna put my pan. These pans are burning in hot here, Carissa. It's because you're in the kitchen, girl.
It's a hot birthday. Listen, we're going to start off with the prawns right now, but before we even talk to you about it, let's just keep it aside so that Mzansi can follow along.
Awesome.
And we'll show you how to finish this incredible seafood birthday extravaganza all for Carissa. But hopefully she shares this with us. For now, though, we're going to head back to Joburg. We've got a lot of entertainment to look forward to. So much happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So, Josie, what's happening on your side right now?